A massive wildfire has just erupted near one of the most mysterious locations in the world, Area 51. Known officially as Groom Lake, the secretive base has long captured public imagination due to decades of secrecy, experimental aircraft activity, and widespread speculation involving unidentified aerial phenomena. The recent outbreak of fire, caught on a Livestream camera set up just outside the base, has reignited old suspicions and sparked a wave of new theories about what truly happens behind the guarded fences of Area 51. The fire, identified as the Gothic Fire, began on the 4th of July, reportedly triggered by a lightning strike. What began as a contained 8,000-acre blaze soon expanded rapidly, fueled by dry grass, timber and low humidity, eventually growing to cover more than 35,000 acres. Despite being approximately 15 miles away from the base itself, the fire's proximity and visibility from various vantage points caused many to suspect that more was happening than just a natural wildfire. Footage from the Livestream camera, positioned on private land near Rachel, Nevada, captured plumes of dense smoke rising from an area bordering the remote base. Rachel, a tiny desert town along the famously dubbed extraterrestrial highway, sits just outside the perimeter of Area 51 and has long been a hub for UFO enthusiasts and researchers. The presence of the camera was not new. It had been installed years earlier to monitor any unusual activity at the base, and its latest footage offered a rare glimpse of what appeared to be a major event unfolding behind the base's impenetrable security. The Gothic Fire's location has added yet another layer of intrigue. Not only is the base nearby, but the flames have also been sweeping through the Nevada test site, an area notorious for Cold War-era nuclear testing. This site, now referred to as the Nevada National Security Site, still contains remnants of old experiments and residual nuclear contamination. The fire encroaching on such a historically sensitive area raises valid concerns about environmental hazards. But for many, the greater question became one of secrecy and cover-up. Online platforms lit up with theories and speculation. Some users suggested that the fire was a convenient distraction or even an intentional act to erase sensitive evidence. One user wrote that this may have been an effort to hide secrets, just as congressional interest in Area 51 seemed to be intensifying. Another questioned whether this was the long-anticipated moment when individuals had finally breached the perimeter of the base, referencing the infamous Storm Area 51 movement from July of 2019, when 500,000 people humorously pledged to charge the gates. Groups like Skywatch Signal, who monitor strange aerial activity, amplified the mystery by noting that the timing and origin of the fire seemed too unusual to be ignored. The owners of the Livestream camera, the EWU crew, made a public post alerting their followers to the situation. They explained that their equipment was capturing the fire in real time, offering the world a rare view of a developing event within a zone so protected that even air traffic is restricted. They encouraged viewers to watch as smoke, unusual lights, and strange aircraft activity unfolded day and night. According to their statement, they were operating only minutes away from the infamous back gate of Area 51, which is known for its heavy surveillance and warning signs prohibiting trespassers. Despite the dramatic visuals and theories, official agencies maintained a cautious and silent stance. The land affected by the fire is under the jurisdiction of the Department of Defense, which owns and manages the area encompassing Groom Lake and its surroundings. However, no official statements have been released regarding whether the base itself sustained any damage or required emergency protocols due to the fire. No structures have been reported as threatened, and no evacuations have been issued, though the fire remains at 0% containment as of the most recent updates. From a broader perspective, wildfires in Nevada are not uncommon during the summer months. The terrain, dry, windswept and filled with combustible vegetation such as pinon, juniper and dry grass, is highly susceptible to flames, especially under hot and dry conditions. Still, this specific fire's location and timing made it more than just another environmental event. The plume of smoke rising near a location so steeped in mystery invited emotional and speculative reactions. Area 51's cultural significance cannot be overstated. Established in the year 1955, it operated in near total secrecy for decades. It wasn't until the late 1980s that it entered the public consciousness, largely due to claims made by a man named Bob Lazar, The mystique of the base continues to thrive, in part because the government only officially acknowledged its existence in the year 2013. Even now, information about what goes on inside remains minimal. The combination of secrecy, strange reports, and now an unexplained fire has only served to fan the flames of curiosity. People like Brian Cross, who shared his own account of seeing the smoke while waiting at the Las Vegas airport, emphasize the event's reach. Even those unfamiliar with the intricacies of Area 51 were suddenly part of the story. The visual of smoke on the horizon stirred feelings of wonder and anxiety in equal measure. Whether the Gothic fire was simply a natural disaster or something more significant may never be fully known. The Department of Defense has offered no further details, and the possibility of public access or investigation remains unlikely. But in an age where digital cameras can stream remote desert landscapes to audiences around the world in real time, secrecy becomes harder to maintain. In the vast expanse of the Arizona desert lies a mystery waiting to be uncovered. In the vicinity of a remote ranch, someone stumbled upon a puzzling discovery. They added that a mysterious, deserted structure was found, its rooftop bearing the cryptic distress signal SOS. This intriguing finding took place in the vicinity of the Cushman Ranch, adding a layer of mystique to the already captivating landscape. In the vicinity of this area, the predominant geographical features are arid desert landscapes and expansive canyons, with the user who found it stating that there is nothing close by. The story begins with someone using Google Earth, but leads to the discovery of something far more unsettling. For one explorer, the journey began with a casual perusal of Google Earth, an online platform that provides satellite imagery and aerial views of locations around the globe. Armed with nothing more than curiosity and a desire to explore the unknown, this individual embarked on a virtual journey through the remote corners of Arizona, scanning the landscape for any signs of human habitation. As the cursor traversed the digital terrain, it suddenly halted over a peculiar anomaly, an isolated structure nestled amidst the desert dunes, far removed from any known civilization. At first glance, the building appeared nondescript, a weather-beaten edifice with crumbling walls and a roof that bore the scars of time and neglect. But upon closer inspection, something caught the explorer's eye, a series of crudely carved letters etched into the surface of the roof. Intrigued by this cryptic message, the explorer zoomed in for a closer look, hoping to unravel the mystery concealed within the abandoned structure. Driven by a sense of curiosity and a desire to uncover the truth, the explorer embarked on a virtual expedition, scouring the surrounding area for clues and insights into the building's strange past. Piecing together fragments of information gleaned from satellite imagery and online research, the explorer uncovered a tale of abandonment and isolation, a forgotten outpost in the unforgiving desert landscape. But amidst the desolation and decay, the message carved into the roof remained, a silent plea for help, a desperate cry for assistance in a place where few would dare to venture. As of right now, many questions remain. Who had carved those letters, and under what circumstances? Was it a distress signal from a stranded traveler, a last-ditch effort to summon aid from the unforgiving wilderness? Or was there something more sinister at play, a mystery lurking beneath the surface, waiting to be unearthed? Oddly enough, only 4 people have left a review for the area, 2 of these leaving negative reviews, and some suggested that this could be a good starting point to get to the bottom of the mysterious message. However, as of right now, there is very limited information on why this building was left the way it was. Every year, the realm of human understanding is enriched with a plethora of groundbreaking discoveries, contributing significantly to the expansion of our knowledge base. The journey of exploration often leads us to unveil these fascinating findings, some of which present themselves with straightforward explanations, while others shroud themselves in mystery, prompting further inquiry. It wasn't too long ago when reports surfaced about a peculiar sighting in the Ural Mountains, as a group of hikers stumbled upon a strange structure tucked away amidst the rugged terrain. This incident sparked a wave of curiosity and speculation, captivating the minds of both experts and enthusiasts alike. In the wake of the initial revelation, Dmitry Krylov and Elena Pomortseva embarked on an expedition to delve deeper into the undisclosed area, aiming to unravel the mystery surrounding the mysterious structure they had heard about. Rumors had circulated for decades about a colossal pyramid concealed within the mountains, yet limited resources hindered any substantial investigation into this anomaly. Notably absent from maps, the mountain housing the purported pyramid remained unnamed, a peculiarity considering neighboring peaks were clearly identified. Through their exploration and discussions with a select few who had approached the alleged pyramid, Dmitri and Elena unearthed its staggering elevation of 774 meters. To contextualize this height, the renowned Great Pyramid of Giza stands at 139 meters, making this newly discovered structure more than 5.5 times larger. This revelation not only shed light on the magnitude of this hidden marvel, but also sparked a newfound curiosity about its origins and significance in the region. The group of hikers shared their experience on an expedition with a local news agency, highlighting a discovery they made while mapping out a route for tourist fishermen in the Perm territory in early May. Their exploration involved studying satellite images, which led them to a peculiar finding, a mountain with remarkably precise characteristics. This mountain, measuring 1 kilometer in length, stood out due to its perfectly uniform edges, aligned precisely with the cardinal points. The hikers were astounded by the meticulous alignment, questioning the natural occurrence of such a phenomenon. They marveled at the fact that the mountain showed no deviation from its cardinal alignment, prompting them to consider the possibility of human intervention in its creation. The exactitude of the orientation and the consistent length of the edges left them pondering the unlikely prospect that this pyramid-like structure could be a product of human craftsmanship amid natural surroundings. This discovery sparked intrigue and contemplation among the hikers, raising questions about the intricate forces at play in the natural world. The team conducted additional explorations in the vicinity to gain a deeper comprehension of their subject. Upon meticulous analysis, they reached the verdict that the structure under scrutiny deviates significantly in accuracy from the neighboring mountains, leading them to surmise that its formation is unlikely to be of natural origin. The intricacies of the anomaly prompted a comprehensive investigation into its characteristics, dismissing conventional attributions to geological processes. This heightened scrutiny expanded their understanding, compelling a reassessment of established notions regarding the landscape's geological history. In a remote and challenging-to-access location lies the mysterious pyramid, isolated amidst towering mountain peaks, reaching heights of up to 1.5 kilometers. Situated approximately 80 kilometers away from the Khanty reindeer herders, this mysterious structure stands apart from the renowned Narodnaya and Manaraga mountains to its north. While tourists typically traverse the well-worn paths on the western side of the Urals, avoiding this particular terrain by a distance of 40 kilometers, it remains largely unexplored and desolate. This region can be aptly described as a true wilderness, inhabited solely by creatures such as bears, moose, lynx, and wolverines, with no human presence in sight. The collective is now inviting scientists and researchers to investigate the region to examine its structure and ascertain its potential artificial origin. Despite the seeming improbability of a significant structure evading detection for an extended period, historical sites like Machu Picchu exemplify how nature can obscure human creations over time, as demonstrated by its unrecognizable state before restoration, serving as a testament to Earth's reclamation power.